Hello class, this is Jose Garcia Payne. I'm your facilitator teacher for this course, and I wanted to give you a quick video tour of our course and the two platforms that we'll be using in our Spanish class. Let me get myself out of here so that you can concentrate on the screen. Now I'm doing this with my Spanish 1 class, but if you're taking any of my other courses, Spanish 2, 3, or 4, it will look the same, different content obviously, but same layout. Now, let's start on the left here is iCollege. If you're not familiar with iCollege, GPC offers nice video tutorials to guide you through how to navigate it, but I'm going to help you to navigate my Spanish course. So as you can see, you need to take the no-show quiz for everything else to show up. And here's everything you need. The course information has the syllabus and some first day notes and stuff. Read it all well. Print out whatever you need to print out. I see some students that skip pages and don't read the information posted, and then they come to the discussions asking questions that are already posted, and so that seems to be a little bit of a waste of time on everybody's end when the answers are there if you just read them. So you can always go back home by clicking on the home icon, and the lessons and assignments are right here. Everything you need to do this semester, from the orientation unit all the way to the final exam. As I said, read all the pages, just clicking on them. It will help you. These are the breadcrumbs that you get here to tell you where you are. This D2L also has this navigation tool, which is awesome. It tells you what you have read or not read as you go along, which pages you have visited. This is all information that your teacher can see as well. So I will be able to see if you have at least clicked on the pages or not. So just be sure, be honest and do your work and do the readings, and 99% of what the questions you have are answered in the class. All right, so if you want to go to the content page, same thing. You can navigate through these, or you can navigate right here as well. Same deal. You can just read all the pages one by one. There's different navigations. There's this tool here too that passes the pages for you as you move along the content. The other things that are going to happen in this iCollege are the discussions, obviously. Questions are already there for you to answer all the way to the end. You have your Q&A anonymous for you to post. This will all be available the first day of class. And then Dropbox has the compositions drop boxes for you to complete and submit, and your quizzes have your no-show quiz, your orientation quiz for the first unit, and your final exam. This is really all that happens here. Then the other thing you probably care about is your grade book, and this is obviously the point for this course, aligned to what in the content is the grading and evaluation section of your course information. Let me see if I can get there. Grading and evaluation has the point distribution as well down there. It's aligned to what the grade book says. All right, so all these points that you see here. So the discussions happen in iCollege, and the composition happen in iCollege, and the orientation quiz, and as well as the final exam in iCollege. Everything else happens in SuperSite. That's the right side of the screen, and you will, once you get the information on how to get to my class, which is in the orientation unit. If you go to orientation and the lessons and assignments, go to orientation and read this really well, because here it has the information on how to register for SuperSite. All the information you need. So pay attention to that, and then once you do that well, you will see this. Then you click in here, and it's really easy to navigate. I mean, super user-friendly. They have worked really well on these platforms, so you should not have much of an issue. As you can see here, it tells you what you need to do, when it's due. If you don't know what sections and everything you need to complete, the best thing for me to do is if you go to the calendar. And if you go to the calendar, just navigate the calendar and you will find the due dates. And here in the due dates, it tells you exactly how many activities you need to complete and the test. And it gives you the link to it. And the test will open when it's available. And it tells you an estimate of what they think is going to take you to complete all these assignments. And they're assigned. This is for my spring 2014 semester. And as you can see, I always assign things by midnight on Sundays. Don't procrastinate. Many of you start working on things at 10 p.m. It's more than 2 hours. So it's a work in progress. You got to work every day of the week. Read the information. But basically, this is it. Here you have the grades too. So you can look at them if you need to from here, but I will transfer the grades from here to our gradebook in iCollege. This is our official grade system. It will be here on iCollege. This is just as you complete things here, I will transfer the information at the end of the units. And this is it. You want to navigate through the content. You can navigate by lessons. This is really nice. It's got the little roulette thing here going on. All the sections. The activities that are assigned are the one with the due date. The other ones that are not due date, they're not assigned. They're for you to practice. Complete if you want to. The more you complete, the more you practice, the more you learn. That's a given. But these are the ones that are going to give you points, the ones with a due date. And it tells you where they are. It correlates with the calendar. If you click on that date, it will show these activities are the due ones, the ones you need to complete. You can navigate through the chapters and you can navigate through the sections. I don't assign activities from all the sections, and I don't assign all the activities in each section. So just not and not all the activities I assign. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared when you see like 54 activities, 45 activities due for a lesson. Many of them are like this one, 45 activities. Many of them are non-graded. They are tutorials, video tutorials, and grammar presentations. The book just calls them activities, and it pulls them all together as activities. I had that mistake too. I thought that activities refer only to assigned activities. But as you can see, you can navigate through these. And these activities, the first activity out of those 45, and it's basically just a tutorial. And so don't, it's not graded, there's no point on it, you don't need to complete anything. It's just for you to study. So, and then most of them are assigned activities. They're color-coded. I have a page here in the content that explains the color code to you, and the course information. It will be in course activities and design. And in here, if you read it well, no, it's not in there. It will be in grading and evaluation, correct? That page is got a lot. And in here you can see it tells you what each code is, the color and what it means, and it tells you here that I know everything's assigned, I know from every section, blah, blah, blah. Read. You have a lot of reading to do to get informed, so everything's in there. This is what you're going to find. These are the two things we're going to be working on all semester long, and I will be updating grades at the end of the units. Helping you with questions and answers, in the discussions. I'm there all the time, guiding your learning in Espanol. In the discussions, everything happens in Espanol. If you need to use English, you have to go to the Q&A question, and the orientation is in English because it's the first unit. But everything is starting with lesson 1 in Espanol. Everything happens in Espanol, and that's where we practice our Spanish in a more natural setting. Read the information in the syllabus. It tells you what's expected of you in the discussions and how I want you to participate in them. And that really is it for me. I don't want to entertain you too much longer. I hope this helped. It was a little fast, but if you need to watch it again, you can do that. I'll see you in the discussions. I'll see you in class. Bye.